Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from TikTok, Passport Bros. Men and women. Like the battle and war between men and women is so apparent now in the West, and it shouldn't be this way. Even in my comment section, a lot of men, trashing women, a lot of men, like really discarding women in the West, which I'm not like upset at them or anything. It just really shows how divided we are with each other. So please subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
People are saying, Barbie Land is a matriarchy or it's feminism. Matriarchy actually is completely different from patriarchy. They're not inverted. Our world is patriarchal, so all we know is a world that's built around hierarchies and order and competition. And so we think if women take over, it's going to be order, competition, and women at the top and men at the bottom. But actually, it's a whole different system. It's not a hierarchy, it's a circle. Motherhood tends to be at the center. Everyone is a parent, and and that includes men, and children belong to everybody. And so it creates a world that's more kind and caring for the environment because it's mother, it's a woman. And because we value women, we're going to treat her differently. And you could argue that one of the reasons why we do treat the planet as a commodity and as something to extract and exploit, and it's our own environment. Like we're like trashing our own house. If we called it Father Earth, maybe we would have more respect for it.
What? Father Earth? We would probably trash it even more. Do you realize how much we trash men and how much we throw men away and use them as complete resources and commodities? Women at least have some kind of value attached to them outside of work. Where men, all you're really good for is your blood, sweat, and tears. So, calling it Father Earth, I would assume they would work the earth even harder because they're calling it that. And this whole matriarchy, how she explains it, I don't think it would be that way, because it's a society. A matriarchy would be just a society ran by women, and leadered by women. And I don't think mothering would be in the forefront in the circle. From what I can tell so far, no.
I love men. I think men are the coolest, but I don't need them to survive.
You do actually need men to survive, and here's why. Everything that you see around you was built and created and made.
I love the whole acting shit, and it's like, it's fucking, he's right. Women did not do most of this shit.
Maintained by men.
Okay.
Everything, the infrastructure in this country, in every single country in the world, is built, created, and maintained by good, honest, hardworking men that just want to provide for their family.
Exactly.
Everything, the roads you drive on, the buildings.
But they're not doing all of this
to
control the roads, to control whatever it is. They're doing it just to provide for their family. And men have been doing this forever, and women just can't see this. And the other side of arguing this is, men do this because they think women are weak. No, we do this because we love women and we care for women and we want to provide and protect women. So we make society better.
I was actually once driving my date home. And she said to me, "I don't need a man."
Why did she say that? Any context?
I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "So get the out the car."
Well, that escalated quickly.
Seriously.
But go on.
And hitchhiked. Turned out, she got kidnapped.
Is this story reaching for the heavens because it keeps escalating?
And that's a great example of why women need men.
No, it is not. Jesus Christ on the motorbike, what a terrible story. Even though in the history of things that did not happen, this is the thing that never happened the most. Brother, this story ate. Your story is hungry. Even if this is true, there is plenty of legitimate things a lady could need a man for. This is not one of them. The kidnapper is probably a man. The person that put her out the car, man. And you are telling her she need man because...
I was actually...
I 100% agree. There's a lot of men like this out there that really think that men control everything, or that we are needed for everything, and without men, women are just completely useless. It's not the case. You know why? Because we built society to where it is. Men have created society to where it is. So they don't need men protection constantly. But it's good. It's a good way for us to be arguing this. The use is to kind of discuss that we're not sole providers here anymore. Like not how back it used to be. The cops, the military, and the system that the government has built around everything already does a lot of this stuff for them. So they don't need men protection the way they used to, and the way this guy is trying to explain it in the story. So
feminist movement has been trying to achieve for the last 30 years. The main reason why the patriarchy
is such an unhinged take. What Girl Dinner has actually done is shown us that women have eating disorders. What Girl Dinner has actually shown us is that people are so exhausted from the impacts of capitalism and working 40 plus hours a week that when it comes time to go make dinner, they just scramble a bunch of stuff together. What Girl Dinner has shown us is that women are taught to literally be ashamed of being hungry. Hummus and a
women are not taught this at all. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Nobody shames women for eating. Look how many big women there are. If that was the case, there would be a lot more skinny women.
Carrot is not dinner. It's not sustainable. What Girl Dinner taught us, that boy dinner is allowed to be more filling. And you can go and look at those videos. The Pro Anna accounts, they are eating Girl Dinner videos up. It taught us that the pay discrepancy doesn't allow people to buy groceries to make sustainable food.
Whoa. All of a sudden it went to pay discrepancy? So you're saying women are eating trash and not enough nutrients because they're not getting paid enough compared to men? Is this what the argument is? Because that's a crazy argument to get from all the way over there to here.
Full meals. It's like this continues to show us that white women, white feminists discredit the work of BIPOC people in the feminist movement and in other movements all the time. Such an unhinged statement. You also go read these books.
I kind of hate it when minorities use the minority card and saying, you know, like white people do whatever and this, all that. It's just like, that's not usually the case. Yeah, I'm sure the people that are in power are white people, but white people in general aren't oppressing people and aren't doing crazy shit that like most people are trying to say. So
most of the women you see that are not happy and say, I don't need no man, they've just not met a man that they feel like getting behind because the men are not worth it. If there were more men that were worth getting behind, you would see more women happily get behind that man. Most of the women...
I like 90% agree with this. Yeah, the reason why most women aren't getting behind men is because they don't feel that these men are men that they can get behind. I'm not saying that these men are or not, but this is how these women feel. And from what I can tell in the dating market of men, it's somewhat true. There is a good chunk of men that literally have no clue what the fuck's going on. I talk to a lot of women and a lot of friends that are dating, and they just tell me some of the shit that these men do or say, or even just how they approach. I'm just dumbfounded. Like, some of these men are, I'm assuming they're red pilled, and they just go in talking about red pill talking points, talking about like, oh, you're gonna need a man, you're in your 30s, you're hitting the wall, all this shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're telling them. If it's unsolicited advice. You know, these women aren't even chasing you. These women aren't your girlfriends or whatever it is, and you're gonna call girls that you're chasing and tell them these things, thinking that you're gonna shame them into dating you, just like how all these women shame passport bros and thinking that they're gonna stay. Most of the red pill men that I'm noticing, and from all my friends' conversations, do the exact same shit. You guys use the red pill talking points trying to shame these women into dating you, which is retarded.
I'm in the airport, so I'm not gonna be loud like a fucking weirdo, but do you ever like get into an argument with a stupid man and they're like, oh, who you gonna call if a guy gets violent? You're gonna call another guy, so you need men.
See, that'd be one of them. Like, they don't care about this. You telling them this, they don't really care. Yes, this is more of a red pill talking point. This is why women just don't take what men say with a grain of salt at all, because you're using it to try to shame them. Just like how women are using, you know, certain things to try to shame men, we don't take it very well either. So this is the same argument the other side.
And like my response is, I'm going to call Britney.
And this is the delusional part of women.
But yeah, I'm calling fucking Britney, man. She is a fucking triple fire sign with a Capricorn stellium, and
Triple fire sign. Oh yes, because she's a triple fire sign. Like she's Ifrit herself, being able to burn people left and right or something. Like what the fuck?
has generations of feminine rage ready at the boiling point every day. If I ever was like some dude or chick or whoever the fuck is trying to put their hands on me, they would be like permanently altered. I'm talking missing ears, fingers, permanent damage. So I do not need you men. I just need my best friend Brittany.
What is she? What is she? A monkey? Like biting people's hands, fingers, and ears off? So stupid. Like again, stupid both sides. Men using red pill talking points to try to like shame women, and women just being so delusional and thinking that they really think that their best friend can take on any man to defend them. Most women aren't even willing to do that for you. You're putting your friend in such a horrible position to try to defend you against a man. It's stupid. Whew. How's that, chow? You know, the battle between men and women. It's stupid. You know, there's plenty of idiot men, plenty of idiot women, and they literally are the loudest of the two. You know, like talking red pill talking points, manosphere talking points to women. It doesn't help you in any way, men. Stop it. Fucking stop it. You know, again, I've talked to one of my friends. She literally has like 4 different guys trying to talk to her, and they all use red pill talking points because she denied them. Like, get the fuck out of here, guys. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time.